Hey guys, how's it going? Toby here, welcome back to a brand new video here on my channel, and today we have got a fairly expensive squad builder in the 4-2-3-1 formation. I haven't used this formation in absolutely ages, and it's pretty rare that I do an expensive squad builder. I think it's pretty even, like the cost of the team is relatively well spread out. There's one pretty expensive player in here, and I'll get around to him in a minute, but thank you for all the suggestions on players to use. I've used one of them in this video, and I hope you guys do enjoy the team. Now, before we get started, if you're looking for a place to get some coins, check the link in the description for the fifashop.co.uk, a really awesome website, and if you use the code TOBY10, you get a discount off every single one of your orders when you're at the checkout, and they're also doing a 1,000,000 coin raffle, so check that out on their website. But this team is really solid. So we've got the 3 Bayern Munich perfect links, and I like these perfect links, but I don't often use Neuer. I usually use Rene Adler, but I wanted to give Neuer a try since we are going for a fairly expensive team, and he was good. There was a couple of mistakes, but I think that's just down to the game being a bit broken when it comes to goalkeepers, but he was very solid. Then Jerome Boateng, I'm not hugely keen on Philipp Lahm because he's a little bit shorter, he's a little bit slower, and I just don't think he's worth like the 18,000 coins, so it's a bit iffy on that one. David Luiz is awesome, really solid centre back. He was one of the better defenders, I guess, in this team. The problem I had with his defence was it had kind of a lack of height with the left back and the right back, and I don't particularly like that because it's rare, but if you get into a situation where it's only your left back and your right back, like defending, you're going to get caught out by a header, and that happens so many times. Like, if I was trying to cover them and then I was caught in a position where it's only those two back, I would struggle and they would be able to just cross it in. Ramirez is really solid, but again, it does bring this height issue that is kind of prevalent throughout the team, and I'll explain it a little bit more throughout as we go along. You'll see kind of like a trend. There aren't many tall players in this team, and it did bring this team to a bit of a downfall. It could have been a lot better, but Iniesta, his passing was really solid. He got, I think, out of the 6 games that I've played, I think he got 5 assists, which is really good, actually. That is awesome to have. That's exactly what you want him in the team for. But the price, I don't know. He does seem a lot more sluggish. Like, I was using Fabregas, and I don't know. I actually preferred Fabregas over Iniesta, but he's very expensive, Iniesta, for his stats. I don't know, his obviously passing's really good, but he just didn't feel like an expensive play. It was weird, really strange. I think I actually preferred Xavi as well. We got Khedira linking up with the Germans very nicely. He was actually really good. He was slower, but he didn't actually feel that slow, and I was really surprised because I thought he was going to be the weak link in the team, and he was actually one of the stronger players. Then we got Oscar, the upgraded version. I don't know if I paid too much for him because the transfer market, I'm sure you guys are getting annoyed with it as well, but it's so bloody broken. Like, you can't find the lowest buy now. Like, if you search for, say, under 15k, there'll be none. You search for under 20k, and you'll see loads at like 15k. It doesn't make any sense. We've got Neymar as our striker, 198,000, so he's dropped a fair bit. 5-star weak foot, 5-star skills. I tried my best to get some skill goals, but they just wouldn't go in. I think I got maybe 2 that incorporated a reverse elastico, and it's kind of cool, but nothing amazing, so don't expect any skill goals. But now we're getting into some gameplay. Let's talk a little bit about the team and the formation and how I actually played. And it was a good team, but it was a lack of height that really kind of ruined it for me. Neymar's dribbling and the amount of times that he can just change direction so quickly, it is crazy. That is a cool goal. That is a really nice little finish, but he can literally just dart in and out, and it's quite good. It is pretty good, but I don't know, I felt like I had to rely on over-the-top through balls, and I don't like doing it because it makes for really boring goals, but they were the only ones that were kind of reliable in this team. I found that dribbling, people could kind of just shut me down really quickly, example being there. I do manage to turn very quickly and kind of outplay him a little bit, but I found it really difficult to just break teams down, and it ended up being over-the-top through balls that just worked. They're so boring, and I'm sorry, but they were just the ones that were reliable, and if I wanted to win, that's kind of all I had to do, and it was very boring. I tried so hard to dribble, and it was getting blocked at the last man every single time, but it was a good team. I think it could have been done better, perhaps with some taller players. I did have a lot of players that were under 6 foot, and I think it really hindered the team, but it's a good team. Pass around a lot, and try your best to dribble with Neymar. It is the best way to go, but if not, if you're struggling and you want to try out this team, over the top 3 balls, it will work pretty much every time. And I don't like saying that because they're really boring, but it worked, and I'm not going to say it didn't. So 400k, I'm going to give it a 7.5 because I don't think it's as good as it should be. Like, for the price, it should be a lot better than this, and I've used a lot of cheap teams like 20k to 50k. They've just generally been better, so it's a good team if you want to try it, but I wouldn't say it's an amazing team. So let me know what you guys think. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button and subscribe for some more videos for myself. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, have an amazing day, and goodbye.